Here we go, off they go. This is the start for the men's Elite 15 race. Alex Rankovic picking that inside line. And so now I can finally say it. Everybody who watched the women's race, I said, you know, Tim Vanish, he had his tip for the winner, and he said, it is Alex Rankovic's time. He will be the man today. Let's see if Tim Vanish, who was supposed to start the race here, is right. But, hello, Alex.
He's gone out with that intention.
Here we go. Alex is on. Michael Sandbach is on. You saw Hunter McIntyre touch that lever for the resistance on the skierg, and every athlete is allowed to adjust once. So they got to do it one time. It's their shot. It has a presetting. They know exactly what the presetting is, and off they go. It is Rankovic and Sandbach. It is insane how close together they are. And McIntyre, he's now just 10 to 15 meters behind. We got Kelly and Ken trailing by about 90. And now Rankovic is out, Sandbach is out, and here goes Hunter McIntyre. 2-3 seconds behind, that's all. But interesting, he is testing the other two right now, and it's an interesting one we talked about before with, for example, Tim Vanish, and that is Hunter McIntyre. You said he's not been properly tested at the wall balls, which kind of means he's not been properly tested in a race, really. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today. This is probably the first time he's really got to max it out for himself if the other two stay with him. And it'll be interesting to see, A, how the race unfolds for him, and B, what that means for the overall splits. So I'm feeling fairly confident right now that the sled and the carpet weren't the issue for Lauren Weeks, because it wasn't an issue for Michael Sandbach. Oh, look at that. That is synchronized sled pushing. Hunter McIntyre, don't you worry about it. He knows exactly when he needs to take that break. Everybody else is taking that break. That is just a matter of seconds there, and just making sure you got the break at the right time to save your legs. You need to save your legs. All right, let's see what the boys can do coming from behind.
I think that's James Kelly came in fourth, and he's another one that I think believes he can maybe win this race. I'm not sure all these guys believe they can win this race. I think James is one of them after his performance in Cologne. I think he's another one that knows that if you're going to do that, you want to be at least alongside Hunter at the burpees. And so I weren't expecting James to be with these guys on the ski, but I think these next two stations are important for him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And if we look at the splits here, James Kelly 17 seconds down going into the sled push, 21 seconds down. Thomas Tuertic, Dylan Scott, he's still there, 24 seconds down. And Pelayo, of course, with his run, ran himself back up into 7. But look at that. Look at that. It is Alex Rankovic and Michael Sandbach right now. And they're really synchronized right now. If one of them moves, the other one moves as well. Hunter McIntyre, he's not going to push through. He's going to take one more rest, do you think, or is he going to go through? Yep, he's not willing to lose time there. No, there's his little break. Sandbach is out. Rankovic is out. Hunter McIntyre again is the hunter in the race here, coming out of the sled push. There he goes.
We've got a race on our hands.
We got a race on our hands. James Kelly, he's got one more push there. There he goes. James Kelly is out as well, I believe. Almost there, couple meters. Come on, here we go. 2 more steps. All right, here he goes. James Kelly out, and behind them, everybody is losing time right now. They're bunching together. Still the shirt on with the less hair on his head. Third occupied lane that we're seeing there right now. That is Spain's Pelayo. He's got one more rest, then he's going to go through. This Jonathan Wynn right-hand corner, who's just gone out. All right, here we go. Big group together, including Dylan Scott, Thomas Tuertic, Pelayo's in there, Bo Wills coming through here with the headbands. All right, here we go. Each getting their head referees there, making sure everything is clean. They got to stay within that box, so the two little white strips in front of them and the solid line behind them. Michael Sandbach in first row, Hunter McIntyre in second, and then it's Alex Rankovic in third position there, and beautiful James Kelly. He is right there. He was 28 seconds down after the sled push. It's now 34. He only lost six seconds. Michael Sandbach, he is done. Hunter McIntyre, he's done as well. Alex Rankovic, he is, here we go, the man from Austria, losing just a few seconds there. Just grabbing the right.
He is very good on the sled.
Let's see. Hunter McIntyre is looking good. I think he's looking really good, but it's literally half a pull between Michael and Hunter right now. Alex, he's got it. He's got to keep the rhythm up. He's got to keep going to stay with them, because he was the weakest out of the three runners. It's ridiculous to talk about weak with the splits they're running right now, but he was the weakest out of the amazing runners there. And he needs to be with them to have that elastic to go with them. If they're not right in front of them, he might not push 100% the way he's pushing as he's pushing when he's going with them.
Just to mention the guys behind these top three, so James Kelly came in fourth, just 34 seconds off of Michael, and then Pelayo Menendez, we talked about him coming back after the ski, and he's doing just that. He was just a minute behind Sandy in fifth, so he's scoring his way back, and if he can get through these sleds in good shape, like the rest of the race is much stronger for him, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do. He's
pulling away at the sled pull right now, and properly, but from, if I've seen it right, he needs to be careful. I think he's received a warning, and there you see the discussions, you see the argument with the head referee. Again, not a surprise. There's a little bit of a you don't give a Michael a penalty situation going on there, but he's got his warnings, so he's got to be careful there. I'm not 100% sure what it was. It might have been overstepping. We'll try to find out. Doesn't matter if he goes clean now. He is out, and he is increasing his lead over Hunter McIntyre and Alex Rankovic, who is losing valuable time here right now at the sled pull. One more lane to go. Alex Rankovic, he's got to find another gear. And he's got this net, this knot in the rope. It's not clean. Tough pull in there. Referee's helping out, making sure it's clean. He had the rope stuck under the sled.
So Hunter's run out there, and Michael's doing another length. Is he doing an extra? He's done an extra.
Oh boy, that's what I was surprised. Can I not count or not? Because I said after this he's done. He's got a huge lead. Hunter McIntyre out first. We're seeing the next drama in the elite race here. I cannot believe it. How did it take Michael Sandbach? Now we've got the confirmation. Sandbach did not just get a warning. He got a 5-meter penalty. That's why he had to go back and clear 5 meters.
Hunt's coming in, looking over his shoulder there, and I think that gap's been closed a little bit. He had a 11-second lead over Alex, leaving the sled pull. Alex and Sandy have been able to close that slightly here. Now, traditionally, at the Burpee broad jumps, Hunter has been very, very strong. But at the same time, we have also seen him get caught with penalties with where his hand plate. A lot of blood on Hunter's arm there. He's obviously managed to scrape that somewhere.
So interesting technique again. If you look at Hunter, he does those short jumps. He does a super high repetition, but shorter jumps than some of the other athletes. Therefore, he still does the double step up, which saves just a little bit of time. Alex Rankovic, he is making up some of the time he's losing by standing up with a slightly longer jump. He's right there, and I can't wait. Okay, lane throw. Michael Sandbach, he's there. He's looking over. He needs to focus on himself right now. He needs to pull himself up, make sure that he really pushes, that he really goes where he needs to go right now.
Slightly different techniques here you're seeing as well, with Hunter slightly shorter jumps, not doing the step up, and then Alex has got the much bigger jumps, but he's moving through them not quite so quickly. Largely moving around overall around the same sort of speed though. And is that Hunter leaving the Burp? Oh, no, he's just having a pause there. So quite a long pause on the turnaround there. You can see Pelayo at the top of the screen there as well, moving very well through these. He's maintaining good speed. Again, a slightly different technique with that extra little step on his way up. But he's moving very, very quickly through these. And we said if he can get through the sleds in reasonably good shape, the later part of this race is very good for him. And he's showing that here.
There's a German saying that is, am Ende beißt die Maus den Faden ab. So at the end, it's where the mouse is biting the string. For whatever reason, that is the saying. What I mean is with Alex, you see that more controlled, calm getting up compared to Hunter, who's got this fast, high cadence movement. He always does this jump up on with both legs. You can see it costs him energy right now. And Alex Rankovic actually gone by. And then behind on the screen, we see James Kelly, we see Pelayo, Menendez Fernandez as well. Okay, Alex, here we go. We've got another jump going there. Across the line, here we go, together with Hunter, back out onto the run track. They're looking around, where's Michael? We're looking around, where's Michael? Alex Rankovic, the man from Austria, he is at the Hyrox. And hey, well, most of our Elite 15 were like feet up in the air, like headphones on in the zone. Alex Rankovic literally went, you know what, we're all athletes here, all 4,300 participants here. I'm not bailing on the Parade of Nations. I'm walking with my countrywomen and countrymen. That's just amazing. So 120 meters, 117 for Rankovic right now. And the other ones are going to be incredibly close to that. Again, pretty much nothing has changed heading out onto that run course. It's all about finding your run legs again. Alex Rankovic is losing just a little bit of time in the rock zone every time. He builds this head start on the run. He loses it in the rock zone. They go to the workout together. Look at this duel. Alex is out. He maintains a lead of a couple of seconds. He's off the Hyrox faster than Hunter McIntyre. Hunter McIntyre did not open or did not take the shoes out before it was finished. Michael Sandbach is where he wants to be. He's back with Hunter. This is the man he wanted to chase. Interestingly enough, the talk was about chasing Hunter McIntyre. They never thought about chasing Alex Rankovic. So Hunter McIntyre, Michael Sandbach, they are with Alex Rankovic again. And look at the move. Michael Sandbach, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go straight through Alex Rankovic. But you're seeing Hunter McIntyre is fighting as well. He's got this lean back right now. And Alex, he needs to make sure. Sandy, here is his motivational boost. Here he goes. He is absolutely gritting his face. He's leaving it all right out there right now. He knows himself. He needs this gap. He needs it. There is still 3 workouts, you know?
This is seriously impressive. I've spoken a few times in this show about you get a sled pull penalty, it will almost cost you your entire race.
So it will all come down to the lunges and the wall balls, but now it is time for the farmer's carry, and here's your leading man. Here is Michael Sandbach. He is into the farmer's carry in a moment. He is in the rock zone. He's grabbing the kettlebells, and here he goes, the man from Great Britain. What a spectacular comeback within the race after that 5-meter penalty at the sled pull. Michael Sandbach, this is the day we all hoped. He's going to put it all together. He's got his head in the game. He looks around. What a motivational boost for the man from Great Britain in the farmer's carry. And this is the scenario we talked about. This is where they're going to see each other. You know, where they see exactly what's happening. It's a double lap. They're going this L lap twice. This is the duo, Michael Sandbach. Oh, you cannot imagine how brutal this is. Those kettlebells right now, they're crunching the entire body together. You try to stabilize the core as much as possible. You see, it's more a waddle than a run, what they're doing right now. This looks like a Kalahari shuffle and not a walk anymore. and Hunter McIntyre. Alex Ronkovic, he's right behind him, but Michael Sandbach is looking good. He got this lead, and he knows, and it's the motivation and the crowds down there. We are in for a real treat in the final 2 workouts after this. Mentally, I would love to see Alex just make a move on Hunter in that last quarter now.
Yeah, just a slight psychological.
Here we
there
go.
It goes.
Hunter McIntyre dropping the weights, and the crowds are going crazy.
Wow.
They're crazy. Michael Sandbach is out. He is flying through the rock zone right now as we're waiting for Alex Ronkovic to come out second. Hunter, look at the hands position. Head down. He lost a couple of seconds there. He is hurting. But Michael Sandbach, he is out. He's out off the rock zones, and he's got a sizable lead now on Alex Ronkovic and Hunter McIntyre. This is the gaps that we had after the Farmers Carry. They're gonna change without a doubt going into the Farmers Carry. Here he comes, your leading man from Great Britain. And here he's asking for the crowds. Look at that, Mike. When is the last time we've seen a Michael Sandbach, that version of Michael Sandbach at the 7th workout? This is wild. Forget about everything you thought we know about Michael Sandbach not liking the lunges. Because now we can also forget about him not liking the wall balls. You said it, he put in the work, he knew what he had to do for the World Championship, and out he is. What happened? What's happening?
I think, was he just tying his legs?
Did his shoelaces come open? Did he not do the double knot? Come on, Michael, you're killing me. But look at this gap, this huge gap he's got over Alex Ronkovic, and look at Hunter McIntyre. Hunter McIntyre is a lane and a half behind Alex Ronkovic. But look at the run now. Look at the run of Alex. This is Michael Sandbach. He's gonna take another 10 seconds out of him. Wow. Unless we see Michael Sandbach break down at the wall balls, which I don't think we will today, I'm tempted to say this is the day for Great Britain in the men's race.
I think that the gap stayed around the same. I'll make that around 36. And look at that, there's James Kelly leading the lunges ahead of Hunter McIntyre.
James Kelly has just gone past Hunter McIntyre, and Tobias Loudwine is getting closer.
He's flown past Hunter there.
He's flown past Hunter. Hello there, James Kelly. Welcome to the podium spot. How big is the gap from Michael Sandbach to Alex Ronkovic in second place, and Hunter McIntyre in fourth? Here comes Michael Sandbach. He's looking around, buddy. There's nobody. There is just you. This is your class. Michael Sandbach from Great Britain first onto the wall balls, and now is the time for Michael Sandbach to PB the wall balls. They gotta be clean. The referees will be with hawk eyes on him. Looking very clean going down. Here comes Alex Ronkovic. All right, here he comes. Here comes the chaser.
I think there's a 24-ish second gap there.
Okay, after the Sandbach lunges, it's 26 seconds. We're waiting for the official confirmation. Coming into 23 seconds. 23 seconds.
It's around 10
hold
balls.
on. James Kelly, 33 seconds.
Wow.
What? What now, James Kelly? Excuse me. There's James Kelly with 33 seconds. He gained a minute on everybody else in the last 2 workouts and runs.
I think Alex has had 4 no reps there. Look, so they're neck and neck, James and Alex, but because of Alex's 4 no reps.
Yeah, only 1 no rep so far for Michael Sandbach. So Alex Ronkovic, he can go through unbroken, but he needs to get them clean now. He was struggling to find his rhythm. 0 no reps for James Kelly. He is shoulder to shoulder with Alex Ronkovic. And then 10 wall balls ahead for Michael Sandbach. Are you crazy? Look at this duel, Hunter McIntyre and even Palaio caught back up to Hunter McIntyre. They're coming into the wall balls together. Hunter McIntyre for sure is the man who's beaten today. But the duel at the front, James Kelly. And here we go.
There's been a few no-reps there for Sandy. Look, the gap is closed.
It's closing, but actually the no-rep stayed the same. It was 3 for Sandy, 4 for Alex. Alex is just going a little bit faster. It is now 5 no-reps. And here's the break. Here's the break for Sandy. James Kelly is taking the break. This is Alex Ronkovic catching up to Michael Sandbeck.
Two difference now.
Oh, another no-rep for James Kelly. Only 2 difference. And if Michael Sandbeck's taken this break here already, he's going to need another break. And we know Alex can go unbroken. This is insane. Michael Sandbeck no-rep on both sides. They no-rep at the same time. No-rep for both again. It's synchronized no-repping. What are they doing? This is James Kelly coming back. He's in the 60 now. Alex Ronkovic, Michael Sandbeck, they gotta keep them clean. And they gotta watch for that last wall ball. We've seen the drama in the women's race. This is wild, absolutely wild. Michael Sandbeck is taking another break. James Kelly is taking the break. This could be the moment for Alex Ronkovic. This is the pass. Alex Ronkovic now ahead. And we know how strong he is. He's not gonna take a break, but he's gotta keep him clean. And he's gotta make sure the last one is clean. 80 for the man.
Oh, that's recent.
James Kelly down. What happened to Michael Sandbeck? Somebody's got to give him the count. Faisal is with him. He's giving him the count. Oh! Alex Ronkovic, no rep. No rep there. 686. We don't know the exact count. We don't know why the machine reset. It's another no rep there for Michael Sandbeck. Alex Ronkovic, no rep. Another no rep. Come on. 92. Another no-rep for 11 no-reps for Ronkovic now. This is the chance for Michael Sandbeck to potentially come back. 97, 98, 99, 100 for Ronkovic. Here he comes. Here he comes. Alex Ronkovic, your world champion. He even had the time to triple check that it was clean, that he was done. To finish, I cannot believe it. He called it. Alex Ronkovic, your Hyrox World Champion 2024. Michael Sandbeck, without a doubt, the best wall balls I've seen from him. But he loses 30 seconds at the wall balls. And here comes James Kelly. A last chance qualifier from Cologne, bringing it onto the podium here. This is absolutely wild. We expected USA to win the race for sure on the podium, and instead we're seeing Austria ahead of Great Britain, ahead of Australia. Michael Sandbeck. I cannot wait to hear him. If he's disappointed, he had that penalty. Without the penalty, he would have been safe. Yeah. He would have had that in the back. But what a deserving winner with Alex Ronkovic. But boy, why make it so exciting? 12 no reps for Alex Ronkovic. That's ridiculous.
Just 11 seconds in it. That penalty at the sled ball will hold Sandy.
And again, we're talking about an athlete who was so relaxed before the race that he did the Parade of Nations with everybody else. What a race this has been. I can't believe it. Absolutely wild. You know, I was asking after the women's race, how did the men's race even get close to making it that exciting? Boy, they did.
They did. They went out with intention. They knew what they had to do. If they were going to be Hunter, the greatest athlete that this sport's ever seen, they were going to have to do it early on.
And Hunter is now dropped past Pelayo. Pelayo got 4 wall balls left. Not only James Kelly is going by, but Pelayo from Spain as well. Hunter McIntyre is only going to come in 5th at the World Championship.
There he goes.
If this was your bet, you're a rich man now.
Alex, after all the podiums, the consistency, obviously a few wins in the majors, but you are finally world champion. How does that feel?
It's amazing. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm at Hyrox since 2018. It was an amazing road until now. That was my all-time goal, one time in any sport, just to be one time a world champion. And now finally, like all the years of sport I'm doing, it happened. It's amazing. I'm overwhelmed.
And you're doing it for those who aren't full-time athletes. You've got a job at home as well. Does that make it all the more special?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, others have two jobs, have kids at home. We all have family. We all have other things to do. It started as a hobby, but now it's going more and more professional. And I'm happy to can do it now more or less really professional. But I would still like teach for a couple of years and do Hyrox as good as I can, as good as I always did.
I think we all expected a battle between you and Hunter McIntyre, but it turned out you were chasing down Michael Sandbach. What was the difference in the end? And mentally, those wall balls where you were getting no rep after no rep, how did you keep it all together?
I mean, we all are training very hard, and we did more hard things in training, you know, and going 100 wall balls, every one of us did that. But it was, my game plan was like, stay calm on the runs, recover on the runs, and crush the stations. And I knew like, okay, maybe Michael will struggle a bit on the wall balls. And if I take my chance, I'm gonna beat him at the end, and that happened, and I'm really happy.
Now, I know from your Mr. and Mr. that we saw in the pre-show that you don't really drink, but will there be a beer tonight?
What, again?
I said, I know that you're not much of a drinker, but are you gonna have a party tonight?
Oh, for sure. My friends are coming in. I mean, their flight was delayed. They didn't saw the race, but they're coming now. We're gonna have beers, we're gonna party, and we're gonna prepare for the relay on Sunday. We're gonna win that too.
Can't wait to see it. Amazing job. Great job, Alex.
Thank you very much. Thank you.